for the life. Now, why do I want this one? Guys, it gives us Star Blade. Okay. You know how good it is to get a Star Blade? That's 3 blade. Well, I guess the Star Blade cost me a pip, so it's objectively not like amazing, but that's just like 1 more blade. I don't know. That's very exciting. I like, bro, I just really like star things. So how much do I really want this weapon? I really want it. However, guys, we're also gonna be logical. Okay, we're gonna be logical, and what we're gonna say is that as much as I want this weapon, let's calm down. Let's get to 60, because I think once we get to 60, I can have better gear and farm faster, regardless of whether or not I'm getting the weapon or getting waterworks. And the honest truth, I don't think I'm gonna have an issue in Safaria. Now, I will stop in Safaria if I am having an issue, and then we can like remedy the situation. But I don't think that'll be the case. Now we are, guys, you know, leveling up Judge Simon, as one says. Bada bing, bada boom. We're halfway there. Then now, I will say, the one really nice part about leveling up Judge Simon, besides the fact that we almost have full intellect, which is kind of nice. Guys, we're not stressed. We are not stressed because we're not trying to get a talent. All we're trying to do is get him to Ultra so that I can put this stupid gem on him so he's perfect. Okay, my perfect little bird, my perfect little birdie. No, I'm not buying Energy Crown unless you guys want to donate. Hey, okay, open that wallet. Give me some cash. All right. We need to talk to... Do I actually need to talk to the person in the base camp? Oh, okay. Well, guys, I guess let's go talk to the person in the base. Oh my god, the dungeon is reset. Bub off. But yeah, guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm having a good day. I know my voice maybe not sounds like it. Guys, here's the thing. I would describe myself as a very... I'm in a very contemplative mood. Why, guys? Because... Oh. When was that sent out? That was sent out... Oh. Okay, that doesn't... Okay, I mean, that end of that... Guys, here's the thing. I think that sometimes people try to sell things to you. And in my opinion, I think that there's a level of realism that people can give when they're trying to sell products that I don't like. Like, I think when people are too realistic with their pitch towards me, I don't enjoy it. Because sometimes at work, people are really trying to pitch me things, and they're really trying to, you know, like... You know, they're trying to... Oh, I'm just deep under my desk. They're trying to like get me to do things because they're saying, oh, this will be beneficial to you in X, Y, and Z. And sometimes, in my opinion, Z's too close. Z's too close to the answer, and I'm like, guys, you know what? I don't trust y'all.
Could you read
No.
the celestial tomes of the Zodiac around the city and learn about them? Your
Oh. I was like, girl, why in the world do I need to talk to this person? I don't need to talk to this person, okay? The game thinks I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm doing. Mind your business, game. Guys, let's go talk to Merle Ambrose, okay? Let's go talk to who we need to talk to. Thank you very much. Okay, not confused. But also, I don't know. Maybe I'll take it up either way. I think the thing is, it's like, when people are trying to sell you something and they're like really pushing, like, here's the thing. A little bit of... I don't know, maybe I just appreciate a little bit of BS. Maybe I appreciate a little bit of, like, salesmanship. Because it's like, if you're saying exactly what I theoretically want to hear, then part of me, or, like, getting really nitty down to everything, then I'm kind of like, well, now I don't really trust you that this is actually a good opportunity. I just feel like, you know, this is a little questionable. But, I don't know, guys. Maybe it is. Either way, how was work today? Work is fine. Nothing great, nothing horrible. You know, I was kind of beneficial, so that was nice. Okay, so, yeah. Guys, I have to, never mind. I feel like I shouldn't. Guys, moral of the story, well, I mean, it's not, moral of the story is yeah, never mind. Ignore me, guys. I'm sorry. You know, here's the thing. The separation of church and state. You know what I mean? Separation of my life and streaming. I objectively want to share 98%, but then sometimes I'm like, you know, Twichty, sometimes I think it's good to like be not guys, and this is not because I don't trust any of you guys. I love all of you. It's more of the lines of like, you know, like, am I gonna regret sharing that? Anyway, sorry guys. That's you know, that's annoying, guys. As we all know, the most annoying thing in the world is when someone says, "Oh my god, I have like the best news ever," and then you're like, "Oh my god, what?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna tell you." Right? That's when people go into a rage. That's when I turn into the Hulk and I say I'm always angry, except I always want to know the tea. I do. I really, guys, I will admit, I stand with gossipers. I definitely think that gossiping can be bad, but like, bro, you kind of gotta gossip. Like, I'm gonna be real here. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry. Guys, I was thinking about, like, I need to take my screenshots, but also, guys, I am so behind on my screenshots. I need to make Marleybone, because, guys, I finished posting up to Crocotopia, so now I need to make my Marleybone thumbnail, which is going to be a whole ordeal, which I think I'm going to do tonight, because I have to do laundry, guys. I almost didn't go to the gym today, which would have been no bueno, okay, guys, because consistency is key. But what I basically did is, instead of wearing, like, athletic shorts, I mean, kind of, I just didn't have running shorts. Running shorts is what I work out in. Why? Because I was a runner before I did anything else. Not that I guess you could own, like, honestly, I don't really know what athletic shorts are that aren't running shorts, and I would just never buy athletic shorts that aren't running shorts, because running shorts are just, you know, they do what I need them to do. But either way, I guess, yeah, I need to do laundry because I'm out of them, which is that's the annoying part. Part of me wants to buy more, just because, like, I would rather do laundry when I need to do laundry completely, but I think, technically speaking, I could wait to do laundry by, like, 2 billion days, because I'm about 2 billion clothes for my life, and yet I can't because I work out, which is fine. And also, I work out in t-shirts, so it's not even like I have a work. It's not even like my t-shirts are the issue, because, bro, I'm sorry, I'm not getting like a special workout t-shirt. Oh, it's because okay. Let's get my crit pet out. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's not even like I'm wearing a special t-shirt. It's just like I wear normal t-shirts. Like, guys, this t-shirt today, I will most likely work out in tomorrow. Sometimes. Oh, that's normal. Sometimes I will say I do, oh my god. Weird. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I do, when I run, I put on, like, I have a few, like, workout t-shirts. Not even t-shirts. I don't know what you call them. Well, actually, that's not true. I have a lot. I have a fair amount from, like, runs and, like, activity things, and then I have some that I've bought over the years. I don't really like them. I don't know, bro. I don't really care about wearing them. I don't really find them that helpful. I would wear them if it's, like, cold. I find myself more inclined to wear workout t-shirts when I run outside, because when you're outside, it's like it's actually sweaty. I feel like, you know, the environment's a little more intense. Normally, as I drink the rest of the smoothie, which, fun fact, guys, should have drank that about 10 billion years ago. Unfortunately, we are behind. I don't actually think that's going to do enough damage. I think I need 2 blades. I also think if I don't crit. See, this is where I would say, no, don't get me wrong. If I just, what in the world is going on? Okay, so, never mind. People are being annoying. And by people are being annoying, that's not actually true, guys. Ignore me, sorry. But basically, oh my god, I'm lost. Running, something running. Guys, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I guess today my mind's a scramble, and I apologize for that. I don't know. I don't like really. Oh, when I'm running outside, guys, because I don't really like a cotton shirt. Because like a cotton shirt, which is like most of my shirts are cotton, or I don't know, cotton or something along those lines of cotton. Like it's too hot. It's too hot. It's too intense. It's not a vibe for me. And so I need to like separate them. And so by separating them, what do I mean by that? Or I mean, I need to wear like an athletic thing that's more breathable. And so I enjoy doing that. Either way, guys, I'm gonna have to do laundry, which is good though. I mean, it's bad because I'm gonna stay up late, which is really bad. Because guys, I will admit, this week I've been knocked out. I've been so tired, and it's just not gonna help me. But the good news is that I also have to make a thumbnail. Plus, guys, one of my friends is out of town for like a week, which is good because now I won't be tempted to play video games with them when I end stream. Because that's the issue, guys. What happens is I end stream and I should go to bed right then and there. That literal millisecond that I end stream, I should go to bed. But then my friends are online, and then I feel tempted to play with them because I haven't hung out with them all day. Why? Because, guys, believe it or not, first and foremost, none of my friends work East Coast hours, which is a tough one, but completely understandable because, believe it or not, most of my friends live on the West Coast. And then, B, you know, they're just like, our time schedules don't line up, right? So then I want to hang out with them, and then I maybe hang out with them, but then it's staying up too late. However, today I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to make that thumbnail. I've also, guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about it because, you know, what can I say? I like talking about the present. Okay, guys, I'm not like one of these other lame people, okay? I'm not talking about just the past, okay? I'm talking about real current issues. And my real current issue is, guys, I want a new key light. I think I need a better key light. What's a key light, you ask? Well, in lighting terminology, it's a light that shines on your face. It's like your main light, right? And so generally speaking, it's a white to warm light, white, like, you know, like white light. And as you can see, right, if I push my hand up to the camera, you see how my hand gets like lighter as I push it closer? That's because the key light's hitting it harder. Currently, I have a ring light, a very cheap ring light that my roommate bought me, which was very sweet. And that was kind of when I was starting out streaming, you know, like, guys, I've said I wanted to be a streamer for about 10 billion years. But it doesn't mean I need to like be out here. Oh, hello, Game Master. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I said I want to be sure for a billion years, but you know, also like, you know, slowly investing in hobbies. Okay, guys, I would be a person that would spend too much too quickly. So, you know, we're trying to casually get into it. But at this point, I do think I need a better ring light because unfortunately, my colorful light from behind me, it kind of washes out my features. I'm doing okay, fine. You know, fine's better than bad. And so I'm looking at getting a new light. Now, my issue is basically there's two things I'm looking for. There's a newer light, which newer is a Chinese light brand, which their lights, good quality. Their software to control them, kind of dog water. Not that great. However, they're kind of dirt cheap in the sense that I could get a key light from them for $95 because they're 50% off right now. Or I could get an Elgato key light for $160. Now, already we're looking at what? We're looking at roughly a $65 increase, right? Which is like, okay, but what am I paying for? Theoretically, that Elgato key light would work better if I got a Stream Deck, right? And theoretically, my dream is I have all my lights and my camera hooked up to my Stream Deck so then I can do fun little transitions. So then the question is, guys, am I willing to spend an additional $65? Now, mind you, also, the Elgato key light is technically worse because it's there's something called a CI, which is maybe color index. I don't know. Basically, it's a rating of how color accurate a light is. It's at 92 versus 97. How much does that matter for white light? Bro, I have no idea. I don't know how much that matters in general. All I know is one is worse than the other, which I don't... So then it's like, I'm paying more money for a worse quality light, but software-wise, it might work better. And so that's where I'm still conflicted personally, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do because I think I want to get it. Excuse me. That, and then I want to get a Stream Deck. Except guys, here's the issue with the Stream Deck. I just am so conflicted between paying full price for a Steam Deck or buying one off of eBay. I really should just buy the one off of eBay. I don't know why I'm being a baby, guys. Like, bro, the one on eBay is gonna be fine. There's not gonna be any issues. It just stresses me out, guys. That's my issue. I wish I was more accustomed to buying used products. Like, guys, buy used products, bro. Why are you paying full price? I don't need to be paying full price. Because on eBay right now, there's a Stream Deck for $85. Plus $7 for shipping, or I could pick it up because it's in LA. But honestly, I'd probably pay $7 because honestly, $7 is worth it not to pick it up. And that would put, it's $85 plus $7. 5 plus 7 is 12. So then that's $92 plus tax, which I don't know what sales tax. Let's say sales tax is 12%, right? So that's like another $9. Let's say $100. I don't know. I know that's high or low. But then, or if I bought it at Best Buy, it would be $130 plus sales tax. So it'd be like $140. So once again, I'd be saving like $4. Now, what I'm saying, buy the Stream Deck on eBay so then I can get the Elgato light because then that will work better. And that's, which low-key, guys, now that I'm explaining this in my head, that seems like a good price. Now, this was my kind of concern about being under-leveled and doing Zafaria. Not really, but my innate tankiness is so bad that I'm not sure I'm able to do this because they just start with too many pips to where they can one-shot me too quickly. Because I'm dead now. Now, oh my, he crit? Oh, no. Oh, okay, well, I lived. I'm not going to be able to do enough. Now, here's the thing, guys. I could switch off of my current pet, which would also technically work, because I could switch to my healing pet. It just would make these fights dramatically longer. Now, I also crit, which is great. Did not do enough damage to take out either of them, which is not good. Now, here's the side note, guys. Obviously, there's a few places I could do. One, I could do Grizzleheim, or I could do Grizzleheim, or I could do Grizzleheim, and that would help me in terms of leveling up. However, at this point, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm so far. I really don't want to do Grizzleheim. I am level 55. All I need to do is get 3 more levels. And theoretically, as I get further, I shouldn't have an issue. I think I can do it. What I think I'm going to do, though, is if I switch to Madame Coco. I'm going to switch to Madame Coco. And then we're going to do this. And then the boss is Storm. So we're going to put in some Galvanic Shields. Guys, here's the thing. We're going to have to do a little slow and steady. But I think through the slow and steady, we will make it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I don't really know. It sucks, because when I'm not going... Like, it feels so bad to shield myself when I'm not going first, but I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, guys, those are the products I want to buy. And then, obviously, guys, I want to get a better webcam. That's on the to-do list. It's just the webcam... The webcam's gonna... Guys, the webcam's gonna cost me like $1,000. It's gonna cost me like $1,200 to $1,000. And so that, you know, we're pushing down the line, okay? Because, guys, you know, I've only got so much liquidity, okay? Liquidity being cash that you can easily access. Not that that's really true. I've only got so much money, okay? And we can't just be, you know. But that's my goal in like 2 months. If you're wondering what camera I'm gonna get, I don't know. So if you have a suggestion, let me know. I'm thinking the Sony the 6 Alpha, 6400 Alpha. And if you're saying Twichty, that's a waste of money, you're an idiot. You know, here's the thing. I would love to argue with you, and I would love to say that you're wrong and I'm right. I would say it's definitely on the extreme end. I'm just in my thought process, guys, and this might sound crazy. It has multi-purposes. Now, mind you, do I think my current webcam looks great? Yeah, I do. And so this is something that I will acknowledge. I think my current webcam objectively looks about as good as it's ever gonna look. I think that, you know, a DSLR camera would look technically better, not that much better. Do I think my webcam quality is what's holding me back from blowing up and becoming the biggest streamer on the planet? No, I do not. And so that's what also is, that's also where I'm like, you know, what are we doing with our money? But either way, guys, I'm sorry this is becoming a money talk, but also I will say I personally enjoy it when people talk about their money. I am one, and I love to know what people are spending their money on, so hopefully you find this semi-intriguing. And if you find this not intriguing at all, that's also totally fair. You know what? And you can let me know in the comments down below, or technically in Twitch chat, but don't even worry about that. Okay, here's the thing. So that did help me. I did not get a unique blade. I have 2 converts that I don't need. I could Fire Dragon. Fire Dragon with a crit. I don't even know if Fire Dragon with a crit would take out, you know, minion number 10. So we're just gonna heal. The issue obviously being that my heals are also so hot garbage. Okay, excuse me. The good news is that did get rid of all of the, whatchamacallit, all of his pips. So, like, that's gonna hopefully save me. Oh, and Madame Coco, thank you. Okay, so this, see, and this is obviously why we have Madame Coco. Madame Coco here is to save me, just like Madame Coco was saying, Nora Englehart. Wow, I really have, okay. So, that, now me healing myself is a little bit of an ooga booga, but that's fine. But yeah, guys, so those are my current. Oh, and look, and then guys, here's for example, look at this. Isn't that crazy, guys? You know what's so interesting, right? So this is me turning off my key light, which obviously my entire face turns red because that's the only color my webcam has access to. But what's interesting is you'll see here, right? This looks white, right? This looks white in this corner, but when I turn this off, it turns red, which is interesting that this light here is actually strong enough to drown that out, which is my other concern because guys, I will 100% admit this. I don't inherently know where to set up my color. I would love to be able to set up my colorful light so that it gets my entire room, but not necessarily me, which is kind of why I have it behind me, right? Because it lights up my room, but it's not getting my face, which doesn't clash with my overhead lighting. But then, bro, what about this corner? Bro, this corner, I don't really know. That's kind of, I'm not going to lie, though. But you're right. Theoretically, what I would do, guys, my dream, right, is imagine. Okay, I have Stream Deck. Click button. Key light turns off. Camera, boom, on my face. Red, right? And then I say something really dramatic, like, and that's BS. Or, you know, I mean, like, guys, the theatrics of it all excites me so much, it's not even funny. Now, mind you, the theatrics excite me. How much execution do I have? I don't really know about that one. You know, but those are all my thought processes, which is why, you know, to delve down to the deeper thing, that's the Elgato is kind of a concern for me because it's, because here's the thing, guys. Now, Newer, I was reading on Reddit. Newer, there's 3 ways Newer can connect to your computer. It can connect over a Wi-Fi connection, which everyone says is dog water and doesn't work that well. In my personal experience, yeah, that's, I don't know. I couldn't get it to work, literally at all. And it's over a 2.4 gigahertz connection, which is like, but I know that's open to my Wi-Fi, so that's like annoying, right? That's one way. Or the other way is with a dongle. That's a 2.4 gigahertz dongle, which I don't really understand how that works, or a Bluetooth. However, apparently with a Bluetooth chip, guys, apparently you could only have like 1 or 2 devices connected. More than that, then it will randomly disconnect, which they acknowledged on their Reddit page. And I was like, we're just acknowledging that our dongle is just like bad when we have more than X amount of devices connected. This seems, you know, this seems like something we shouldn't be admitting. But here we are anyways. So I'm like, okay. So then that's another reason that shoots me off of this, because obviously Newer is, you know, at the end of the day, it's essentially it's a high quality budget brand. Like if I, right, like Newer is, guys, you might be asking yourself, wow, Fire Dragon does literally nothing. Am I concerned? No, but I will admit, hitting levels, now this is, it's gonna be a little tough for me not hitting level 60. I really don't want to do Grizzleheim. But we also did literally 2 damage because I can't crit when I have Madame Coco equipped, which is the very frustrating part. Okay. Now, mind you, I could also technically do side quests in Celestia. My one other note would be, I low-key think if I... Here's the thing. Guys, this might sound crazy, but I'm gonna try... Well... You know what, guys? Here's the thing. I'm gonna get a little fun with it. I'm gonna try like one more time, and then if this doesn't work, I don't know. We'll come with a solution. But I believe in myself, kind of. If you're wondering what I'm doing in my deck right now, I don't really know. Kind of my thought process is we're trying, basically, I need to take out, I think I need to take out the Web Weaver, right? And to take out the Web Weaver, I'm going to need some better damage. So my thought process is we're going to spam the good old Golem. The Golem's going to give us Storm Shields. This is how I've beat many a boss before, so hopefully this works. I don't know if it will. I'm glad he fizzled because that's going to give me a shield long term. But yeah, hopefully that works. Yeah, guys, I also worked out today. I was working out fine. I am lifting heavier than I've ever lifted, which is good. However, guys, if anyone lifts, if anyone has a recommendation, please let me know. So one issue I've been having, guys, is as I'm on like an incline bench press sorts, my skin on my shoulders is getting a little ooga booga'd. And I guess it's because my back's moving up and down, so maybe I just need to hold my body more like securely as I'm lifting. That might be the issue. I don't know. And so like one point I had like marks on my back, which isn't like the end of the world, but I don't, you know, well, I don't really want to damage my skin because that's not really beneficial long term to your skin health. But I did that, which is tough. Did I do anything else impressive? No, not really. Except my pistol swats are getting better. And guys, I can curl a lot more. Like free weights. I'm not a free weight person. I don't really enjoy it. Do I think free weights? I don't know. I feel like the internet says free weights are better than like, you know, than the stationary weights, which is, I guess, fair. I mean, like, I totally get that. But I just don't really like free weights. Why? Because they're hard. They're hard because, right, I think the reason in my mind free weights are better, because if I'm lifting a weight, right, and I have to spend my entire energy, like, stabilizing that weight and lifting it, right, that requires more muscles and more body connection. I guess it depends if you're, like, hyper fixated on a muscle group. I'm not, guys, okay? I'm not that deep into working out. Guys, I'm just here to try to, you know, I'm just here to try to become a mini Hulk, okay? I'm not here to try to, you know, like, really strategize, okay? I just want to be a mini Hulk like any normal person. Here's the thing. I'm gonna do an Empowered Elephant. I think it'll take care of the minion. What I'm not enjoying right now is I feel like I'm literally playing my Life Wizard in terms of, let me look up, Zafaria Quest. I feel like I'm playing my Life Wizard and how, like, careful I'm have to being, which I'm not enjoying because I really don't want to have to be this careful when I'm questing. Or, well, guys, here's the thing. Yeah, I don't. But also, okay, here's the thing, guys. After this quest, I literally do not fight a boss for about 6 billion more quests. So I think if I can beat this boss, I really think that I will survive. Or if I can beat this boss, I think I will, I don't know if I hit level 60, but maybe. And at that point, I can also do, here's the thing, guys, I can always do a side quest in Zafaria. I'm not against that, okay? Might be saying, Twichty, can you not just go do Grizzleheim real quick? No. Okay, guys, and I stand by what I said, and I said what I meant. A person's a person, no matter how small. That's a Horton Hears a Who quote, which, guys, I really recommend. If you have not watched Horton Hears a Who, guys, go listen to it. It's a good musical. If you're saying, Twichty, I hate musicals, what are you talking about? And I would say, you know what? You got me, okay? But Axiom Time, how much fun do haters have? Okay, because here's the thing, guys, I've been a hater before. Believe it or not, I haven't liked things before. There's really not that much. The only enjoyment you get out of being a hater is reading other people who hate on it too, right? I think that's, in my opinion, that's the only joy you get out of hating. And then even then, bro, it's like not that good. Because here's the thing, sometimes I hate stuff, but then I'm reading other haters and I'm like, no, your take's just bad. Like, my reason I dislike this is so valid, and the reason you dislike this is stupid. And so then it's like, you know, what are we really doing here? And if you're wondering what that's in reference to, certain TV shows, I won't name names. I will say, guys, one subreddit I do read is So guys, there's a D&D group called Critical Role. If you haven't heard of them and you like D&D, go listen to them. If you have heard of them, then you'll know that their subreddit is very heavily moderated, which makes sense, you know. Bro, they got a brand, they got an idea. Anyways, there's this other subreddit called Fans of Critical Role. Now, Fans of Critical Role is just basically a bunch of fans complaining about Critical Role, which guys, here's the thing. Absolutely nothing wrong with them complaining. You're 100% entitled to complain. I do think that guys, here's the thing. I don't think there's anything in this world that I really, really like that I only complain about. And maybe there is, but it's like, and I think that sometimes when you're complaining about something, you do want it to be better. I do think that some of these people just, I don't know. The subreddit's kind of crazy. Either way, do I really think this minion's gonna do anything? I don't know, guys. Here's the thing. I'm scrambling, okay? I have literally lost to, in my opinion, one of the easiest bosses in the game. At this point, what else am I gonna do? Now, mind you, I'm a little worried he's gonna one-shot me. And by a little worried, I mean I know he's going to. That smoke screen, not a bad move. Not a bad move, okay? But either way, basically, that subreddit is one that sometimes I read when I don't like something because I know that they'll give a negative take that I want to hear. Now, you fizzle, please. Well, I'm dead. Okay, so this is a tough one. Now, mind you, here's the thing, guys. If you're thinking that this is all I have in my pocket, the answer is no. There are a few more things I have, which is monstrology minions. I could always farm some monstrology minions if I really needed to. I prefer not to, because I really don't want to farm them. But I can. Now, I will say, I do think that we're going to be able to beat him in a solo one-on-one. And on one-on-one, if I cannot beat this guy, that's when I know that I'm so obnoxiously underleveled, it's not worth trying anymore. But I know I can beat him. Why? Because I can just Elephant. I can just Blade Trap Elephant. Also, mind you, if I get my pet to Epic or Ultra, that will also be really helpful. But yeah, guys, that's like the one thing I will admit I read sometimes when I'm like, oh, I want to hear some little hate. But in general, it's not a vibe, which I don't even know how I got started on hate. But either way, guys, that's my little spiel on hate, guys. Don't be a hater. And the one thing also, guys, my apartment owes me money. Okay? Because my apartment shows our gym off. I swear my apartment shows our gym. Whenever I'm in the gym, there's going to be a tour in the gym. Okay, 98% of the time I'm in the gym, there's a tour in the gym. And they're like, oh, this is our gym, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm there awkwardly working out. Like, being stressed out of my mind while these people are just touring. Which is, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's a little awkward, though, guys. It's a little awkward. And then I always smile at the guests. I make them feel very welcome. Bro, where's my check? Okay, get me my money, please. I am helping you get residents into your building. Because here's the thing, guys. My building is decrepit. My building is decrepit and broken, okay? We have a broken courtyard that hasn't been fixed and won't be fixed. I might just straight up be dead. Okay. Oh my god. Guys, if you're wondering, if you're like, Twichty, please, guys, no. Okay, if there's one thing I am, it's stubborn. Okay, and I'm gonna make this work. Hopefully. Oh my god, guys. Okay, so he one-shot me, which is a little tough. I will say I don't have the HP. I will acknowledge I do not have the HP to be fainting. And that's okay. Completely understandable. Not inherently surprising. Oh. Wait, really? The Wonder event's still going on? I don't really get this event. Isn't it just so you can farm stuff, right? Oh, it's the Great Clock. How does this work? Oh, if you get fortune cookie. Okay. And then, can you make anything else? Oh, you can make, like, spellaments? I don't know. Guys, I don't really get it. Nor would I really. Oh, I guess you can, like, get drops if you really wanted to. I don't even know what the Great Clock drops. And his minions back, which is just. Guys, I think I should just. I'm not close to giving up. I'm close to acknowledging that I am extremely underleveled in this. Or not. Well, I am. I'm underleveled. I'm just really undergeared. Oh no, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Guys, I apologize. We might literally just be here for about 10,000 years as I struggle to do this boss. YouTube, I will cut this until I beat this boss, if I remember, which hopefully I do. I guess I can go do Grizzleheim. I just don't really want to do Grizzleheim. I can also go do side quests in Celestia. And the issue is I just have to beat this one boss. And it was just unfortunate. Okay. No, we're gonna lock in. Guys, we're gonna lock in and we're gonna be fine. Okay. Bro, this is gonna do so much damage. No, with this crit work, we're cooked. Oh my god, 1,000 damage. I'm just straight up dead. I'm just straight up dead. I have to go first, and even then, bro. Because he's just... And I didn't get a power pip. I have to do 2,000, and okay, no, I just know I'm dead with this fight. I have to go first. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do Judge Simon. We're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do that. Guys, here's the thing. I've got one strat, in my opinion, left. Which is, we're gonna call this the safety strat. What is the safety strat? The safety strat is where oh, actually not Judge Simon. Thank you very much. Madam Coco. These